Okay, pizza day. We're gonna make some pizza, and first of all, you have to boil some water. Usually, it's a 3/4 cup. This has flour in it right now. 2 of these in a pot with some oil. Usually, what does it say? It says on the package, on the back, boil. Oh, what does that say? 2/3 cup of very warm water between 120 Celsius to 120 Fahrenheit to 130 Fahrenheit or 50 Celsius to 55 Celsius. So, basic boil. Mix the mixture of yeast, where the ingredients are on the back, into the water. Let it sit for a while. Stir it first. Let it cool to the temperature you need. Then toss it into your 2 cups flour. Okay. And 1/4. 2.5 cups plus 1/4 of all-purpose flour. Add salt. It was 2 tablespoons of oil in that mixture of water that was boiled. 1.5 tablespoons of sugar. 3/4 tablespoon of salt. And get your make your toppings what you want, cheese, sauce, and everything in containers in your fridge beforehand. After it's mixed in, it looks like this. Knead your dough within your bowl first. I haven't done that yet. Just rinsing a cloth. We're going to wipe our surface so we got a nice clean surface and go from there. Okay. Wipe down your surface. Make sure it's clean. It's called food safe. Wash your hands too. Alright. Give it a good little dry. Make sure you don't have any dish soap. Okay, so we got this in here like this, right? Clean off what dough we have in here on our spatula. Pillsbury from Walmart, $3. Worth it. So, after your hands are washed, you know it, you just knead your dough. Take your fist, push it in there. The dough will be a little warm if it's boiled, because boiling's 100 and something Fahrenheit or whatnot. So you gotta wait till it's cold enough to stick your hands in there. Alright? And we're gonna stick this on the table just a little bit. Alright? Kneading just means move it around so you can move it. You can use a mixer, but it just takes more work to clean something afterwards. So basically just fold over, push down. Since it's a little sticky or gooey, I'm just going to add a little bit of flour in there. That's for my tabletop when I'm going to roll it out and put it into a pan, pizza pan. Alright. And it takes, whatever time it takes to cook it. Set your stove so it can heat up, or oven I should say, 350. Okay. After it looks like it's well done and mixed up, do the same thing when you're making bread. Take it, alright, that looks good, like this. Find yourself a plate and plop it on there. Now, rinse it out, put some water in there, and clean off your surface for the next stage. Like I said, just going to rinse this out over here. Pineapple, we're using Dole's find it one of the best. It's 398 milliliters, and Hunt's. Whoop, get it in the camera. Tomato sauce. You can get it with this one. There's a garlic in it. See, garlic. And that's what we're going to use for that. Ooh, yep, boiled water. Got to make sure before you put anything down on anything or touch anything, make sure your elements are cool enough. Don't burn your hands or anything if you're too young. Grade 8 in Canada and British Columbia, everybody takes a quick, short cooking class. And if you grew up with a dad like mine, Dave Lai or Quinfa, from Hong Kong, China, which used to be British territories till 1997, well, you get short little cooking spews and food safe on him, but he knows nothing about nutrition. They think a bowl of rice and vegetables is good enough to eat by, which is basically bread and water, because hey, rice is no good, there's not enough proteins in it, and it doesn't digest in the body, no difference than a potato, nor does bread after your brain's turned off. Okay, dry it off, it's nice and clean again. Okay, a little bit of flour on the surface here, right? Okay, take the dough. Okay, that's that. We're going to grab our pizza. What you do is, on this too, right? Best way to do it, just a little bit of oil. You work at Pizza Hut or something like that, they put a little bit more. I make a thin crust. Take a small chunk of paper towel, mix it around to all the edges, just like making a cake or whatnot. You use butter, we use oil for this. Just so it's like that. Nice and chunky. Chuck that in the garbage. There it is. I'm going to grab just a little bit more flour. Here in Canada, we use Robin Hood, and Robin Hood is a product of Saskatchewan. The main plant is in Saskatoon, off of Idawal and in between 2nd, right beside the train tracks, the original train tracks, in going through the city. Okay. If you're a construction guy, you went to Kelsey Institution back then, and that's where you take nursing and trade stuff like plumbing and electrical and AutoCAD. Oh, I already have that right here. So we're going to go like this and make it as big as the pan we got. You probably already made pizza before, but this is Roscoe's way to make it. Like I said, if you can read something, you can do it. Instructions are pretty straightforward. Look at that. Hey, see, oh yeah, that fits perfect. All right, we'll leave that there. Gonna put a little flour on the top here. There we go. Clump of dough in there. Put a little up top here. All right. We're gonna take this. Oh, it's sticking to the thing. Didn't use enough flour. Be careful. Take it off of there. Alright. Great. It's stuck to the thing here. We're having a great day. Eh? Alright. Now we can bring this over here. Let's bring it carefully. Alright. There we go. A little gooey. Didn't have, like I said. We're going to take that onto this and go like this. Alright. Should work just fine. We'll spread it out, make sure it goes all the way to the edges. Alright. As I said, a little bit of flour up here. Just takes that little bit out there. Could have been just a bit dry. Alright, next step, got to wash off that counter again so I can do the next step. That's my workstation in my apartment. Don't have much more. So, boom. Alright, and that one pizza I can eat myself if I was really, really hungry. Or I could go to Islander Pizza down the road and buy one for $20. 20 bucks, eh? And I can make it for, after buying all the ingredients, the flour is less than, 1, 2. Pineapple was $1.50. Potato, the paste was, oven's ready. Paste was 88 cents. So you're looking at less than a quarter for the flour, a little bit of oil, like pennies. The cheese, you buy a big enough chunk. Yeah, that's like $1 in cheese, $2 in 200 grams of meat, such as ham. So, and then chicken breast, you're looking at $2. Okay, you take your corner of the knife, the spoon or whatnot, and you take your edge, so you push it down a little, right? So you know that's the crease of it. I like to do this, a few little holes that way when the paste goes in there, it kind of sticks in there. Don't need to shake it, but I do. Hopefully it works today. I gotta get a new one. Always make sure that nut on the end is tight enough so the cutting wheel works. I'm gonna go like this, and I'm gonna grab a spoon out of here. All right, a bigger one. Get a tablespoon, and we're gonna take about 3 tablespoons, 4 tablespoons. I'm gonna spread that out, depending on how you want your paste, how thick you want it. Bring it right down to the edge. All right. Sorry if the lighting's not that great, but it's just the way it works. Okay. Right now here in this skybox, it's a 27.7. Now the oven's turned on. It heats up. There's a lack of airflow. And I don't turn on the fan. It's really loud. Alright. We need a little bit more paste than that. Alright. Okay, and we'll pop that in there for now. I'm going to go to the fridge where I grated my cheese, cut my ham. There's pineapple, the ham, and there's the ham, pineapple. Take a towel, juice it out, grated cheese. Superstore, you can get a bundle of 34 Rubbermaid containers, or what do you call it? Rubbermaid or Tupperware. Now they changed the name. And chicken breast, which I will chop up after I cooked it this afternoon. And we'll take the cheese, make sure it's in frame, right? Put enough cheese on it, right? This is Cracker Barrel. Man, look at that, eh? You hungry yet? Yeah, I eat by myself. Alright, there we go. I was going to look at something and show you, oh yeah, block of cheese. And the block of cheese is half that size, right? And it usually It's double for $9 in Canada. So add one more chunk to what I showed you in that container is $9. 750. Okay, we're gonna take the ham. The ham's gonna go on here next. Right. Oh, we got flies flying around. Get out of here. Hey. That's done. Spread it just out. Make sure it goes all the way to the edge. That way you got meat in every bite. Hey, pineapple. I'm going to take the pineapple. And we're going to put it on here. All over here too. You can put pepperoni on here or whatnot instead of ham. Pepperoni and ham pizza. You can put some bacon on there, mushrooms and green peppers, and add that to it. It's up to you. Make a just plain pepperoni pizza. Pepperoni, beef, or such as hamburger, some Italian sausage, and you got yourself a meaty pizza. Add little mushrooms and green peppers to it and onions. And it'd be like a pizza from another place called Pizza Hut, called Supreme. Okay. And a Canadian pizza at Pizza Hut is ham, mushrooms, and bacon. And yes, I use Black Forest ham. Sometimes I use maple flavor, and usually it's from maple leaf, and it comes in a little block that's about $9 to $12 depending on when it's on sale. Anyway, now we got that. Anyway, because I got pineapple in my hands, I'm going to rinse my hands real quick and grab myself my trusty cutting board. Alright. Boom. Piece over there. Cutting board. My knife. Give it a quick rinse. And like I said, I've already cut the chicken breast up in these pieces. Slice. If I put it back together, there's the chicken breast, right? If you want to make a Caesar salad, you buy your Caesar salad mix and take it and you dice it up and throw it in there in small chunks like this after it's sit for a while and cooled off. And now you got a Caesar salad. You throw that in your Caesar salad mix and you got chicken Caesar salad. Well, we're not making chicken Caesar salad, or you can stick that in a stir fry or whatnot. We're going to make this a little smaller. We're going to really dice it up just into small pieces, right? It's easier to chew. You don't have to think about it. Right, just like there. Alright, now we're going to take this and put it all over the pizza. And make sure it's all in frame. Alright, and here we go with this. Just like in a pizza place, if it's all prepared, already chopped up in the pieces, it takes a little less time. So if I would have chopped it up in these little pieces, because I was trying to tell you about Caesar salad, it would have took that much less time. So you prep your stuff first, like meal prepping, and boom. And like I said, half this pizza is one dinner. I used to be able to eat all of it when I didn't have a chemical lobotomy, which shut down my brain. That's why my motor functions aren't that quick some days. Okay, and that's why I feel like I'm dying all the time. Now you take some more, oh God, just because the cheese, I'm not using all that. Wash my hands one more time, because I just touched chicken, and I don't want to touch my cheese. Okay, we're going to take this, handful of it, and we're going to spread it all over the place. Okay, and it depends on how you want it, okay? I like mine super cheesy. And now I can use the rest of that cheese tomorrow or the next couple days. I can make an omelet and use the grated cheese for that. Like I said, it was a 2" by 2" chunk of cheese. So 3" by 2" by 2" chunk of cheese, and I grated it and made that much cheese. So that looks like that's plenty of cheese on there. Okay, we'll stick this in the fridge. And we are ready to start cooking the pizza. You can take a paring knife or what knife you had for cutting that. We're just going to bring it around here. Cut off the excess of it. Right around the edge, right? And if you want to make cheese filled, all you do is put the cheese in the inside, fold it over, and crimp it around the side. So you put the cheese on here like this, right? As much as you want. Take it and fold it over and crimp it. And then you got cheese filled. You just have to have excess dough, and that's all it is. That's a pizza. Hey. Whoop. Now, we're going to do this. And as you see, hopefully you can, it says 350. And it says 512. We're going to go like this. Stick it in there. Close the door. Set timer for 25 minutes. Or we'll put 22. Hit start. And at 25 minutes, she'll be ready. Now I'm going to clean up my little mess from cooking. And the pizza will be ready. You won't get to see the finished product because it'll look like what you have it, whatever you made for pizza. You take her easy. This is Roscoe and ROSCOEgamein for your quick pizza making tutorial.